The key things that we work on are making sure that it stands out, because really what you find is that people's CVs are so personal and they get very involved in them and they think about doing just how they would want it to be. We look at prioritising for exactly what the recruiter is looking to find, so you stand out from the crowd. Sure, well there are lots of services, and obviously being marketeers we check exactly what's going out there for our competition. There's well over 50 and almost all of them offering a very good service, so of course we recommend people shop around and find exactly what's right for them. And what we say that's different about what we do is that at Interview Doctor we only do marketing CVs and commercial CVs. So we've got a really narrow focus in terms of what we look at, and that means that we're really specialists in terms of doing those. We don't pretend to be the very best out there at doing a legal CV. If you need to be a lawyer and you want to do that, please don't come and see me, because I really can't help you with that. But for marketeers at any level, whether it's starting out, trying to get into an ad agency after university, or whether you're at a senior level with a board level position, that's exactly what we specialise in. And how do we do that? Well, we never use templates. And that means that every single one of our CVs is actually a creation, and it's a creation that's a bespoke piece of work for our client to get them into the role that they want to get to. So that's the way that we do it. I would say the other thing that really sets us apart is the fact that we are professional marketers. Every single person as part of our team who would work on your CV is a marketing professional, is a commercial professional. So these are people who have not only been hired recently into good jobs, top jobs in some cases, but they're also people who are making hiring decisions, so they know exactly what to look for. Because we're actually marketeers, we are practicing professionals, we're marketing consultants, we're marketing professionals, and so we actually know the hot buttons, if you will, the sort of magic words that are required. Because these days, of course, it's not just about impressing somebody who's going to read your CV, you have to get the right words in so your CV gets through the computer screening in the first place. Quite often, especially if it's a graduate job or it's a job with a big company, what we find is that we've got maybe 1,000, maybe 5,000 applications, and these CVs, these application forms, get weeded out initially by a computer. So we have to win there first. Then we have to make sure that we can get the human person who then gets the CV to fall in love with us as well. That's the really important step that we have to take. So it's about using those magic words of persuasion, and we know what they are. So we make sure they're included in every CV that we do. Well, what we tend to find is that people tend to fall foul of what we call the 10-second rule. And I've just mentioned exactly how many CVs can be in any given process. With the best will in the world, recruiters are trying to do their job. They're trying to sort of find the very best person, but they just have so much to do. And so if your CV doesn't work within the first 10 seconds, chances are it's not going to work at all. It's not going to get the chance to sell you. So we make sure all the best information is prioritised. We also pull out the key facts that they're looking for any individual job. The other thing that we tend to see is that people now with wonderful word processing packages make CVs look too beautiful, and it's not what's required at this stage. So we make sure you have a triumph of content over design.